I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna remember names. Probably ain't gonna remember ages, and most likely won't remember what you want to do for the rest of your life. But I can speak to each and every one of you in that area of what I want to do in my life. In high school, I wanted to play in the NFL, right? But in order for me to even play sports, my parents were so strict that I had to get all A's to even just be able to participate. Just so happens I was good. Really, really, really good. And it worked out for me. So much so that everybody thought I was going to the NFL. I was on my way. I was a phenom, all that good stuff. But then life changed. Had a child. Dropped out of college. Full scholarship. My parents weren't able to pay for me, so I had to do it on my own. I had to find a job. I had to figure life out really, really quick. I had to grow up a whole lot faster than I should have. But in doing so, I found people that knew what they were doing, learned from them, gained skills to be a better person. So athletically, I played a little bit more. I even coached a little bit, right? It was good, won a couple championships. Lawyers, I work at a law firm. I've been working at a law firm for the last 20 years in operations. I manage some of the biggest law firms in the nation. You're not going to hear about them because they're not giving catchy phone numbers, 444-4444, hitting the wreck, any of that. No, these are talking about multi-million-dollar deals. Guess what? I rub elbows with millionaires and billionaires on a daily basis, and they respect me, but they don't know my story. They just know what I'm able to do, right? And I lead. I'm a leader. I'm a manager. I make things happen, right? That's my job. But I had to learn how to do that. So in order to learn how to be a great leader, by definition, a great leader has to know first how to be a great follower. And in order to be a follower, it doesn't mean you have to fall in line. It just means you have to participate. Because you'll never know your gift or your ability until you try, right? Everybody thinks they know how to do something, right? You want to play, what, in the NFL? Do you know what it takes to get to the NFL? Tell me.
Good grades and stuff. Wait, that's what you're not kidding about, right?
I did not.
Good grades.
Good grades? And what?
You have to be good in general.
What is good?
You have to say you have to be good.
You have to set find I feel like everyone it's like a lot of people want to be in sports. So first one you have to find something that that tells you apart from everybody else. Prove yourself.
Right. Here's the answer. Oh, go ahead, give me one.
Good work ethic.
Good work ethic. Here's the answer. Who wanted to be a detective?
Me.
Who wanted to be a lawyer? Who wanted to be a pediatrician? Who wanted to be in the NBA? Do you believe that you can do it, or is this just something that you want to do? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Do you really believe you can make it to the NFL? Or is that something you would like to do, right? So, in order to be a good follower, you have to learn yourself by participating and becoming part of something greater than yourself so that you gather knowledge and information and insight from people that may be able to help you, that you may look down upon because you think they're different from you. You think they're funny, or you think they're square, or you think they're poor, or whatever you may think, or they have an illness, or whatever the case may be. You look down on them, but you don't participate with them and get to learn how they are. Because I'll tell you this, when I graduated high school, I promise you, I am not the person I was then. There's a lot of things I said I would never do that I experienced in my life, and I'm so glad that I did. And I learned. I've sat down with people who have so much knowledge to give, and I'm appreciative of it, right? So these moments that you guys have with people like myself or anybody else who's trying to give you information, take it for what it's worth. Take it in, learn about us, learn what you can do. Ask yourself, do I believe in myself enough to do what I want to do? Do I believe in myself to be a leader? Because once you become a great leader, not only do you have to lead what's going on in the world, you got to lead what's going on inside of you. You have to be the best manager of yourself, because if you don't manage yourself, you hear it on the news every day, kids dying, car wrecks, drugs, getting shot by the police, all these things, because they don't know how to manage themselves. They're not a good leader for themselves. They follow people who lead them in different places that they don't believe they should be at, but they want to be there because they think it's cool, right? So my message for you guys today is one, understand that you all can do whatever you want to do. And what you want to do right now with your lives and your aspirations, understand it may not be for you, but that's okay. That's the part of learning that we all do. It's not disappointment. Because trust me, I've lost, I've had injuries, I've cried, I thought my life was over millions and millions of times. But I kept getting up, I kept learning, and I kept pushing forward because nobody knows what you go through unless you tell them. And you don't need to tell everybody your business. You share your story with people who appreciate it, not people who want to take things from you, not people who want to draw energy from you. You have the greatest moment in this world right now at this age. You all are difference makers. You are creating what's the name of the committee? Student Advisory Board, right? May sound cheesy right now, may seem like it's not making any traction, but it's gotta start somewhere. Ain't nothing like being a part of something that's positive, that's moving, that's fluid, that's doing something for you that people recognize, right? I don't ask for any credit. When these two do their work, I sit back and I appreciate what they do because they can do what I can't do. I can't be in Milwaukee, boots on the ground, going to see these kids, feeling what he's feeling. I can only imagine what's going on with this man while he's doing it. Akeisha, we met by chance in a group where Milwaukee to Texas. Met in a group, had a conversation, shared goals, and one day we were sitting at the table on New Year's and said, you know what, and my gift is I push people to do what I know they want to do with their lives. I don't need credit for it, but I need you to understand that you can be anything you want to be. So I told her, Keisha, whatever you need from me, let me be a resource. Because I can't do what you do. I don't have the strength. I don't have the energy. But I want to be the person to help you do it, right? You guys are in a group. You should be feeding off of each other instead of feeding off of yourselves and having side conversations and things like that. Take this opportunity to truly engage, because trust me, when you get older, football or not, you got to sit in a room like this and you got to answer for when you do good and when you do bad in front of everybody. And trust me, there is no joking going on. And if you joke too much, out of there. Because there's always somebody that can do what you want to do, that's been trying to do it, waiting for that opportunity, wanting to do it, crying to their parents, crying to their boyfriend, crying to their girlfriend, crying to their family and friends. I know I can do it, but I got somebody in my way who doesn't take it seriously. Take everything serious, right? I take this seriously. Because when you get older, you're going to be in rooms just like this. Detective, pediatrician, lawyer. Trust me, lawyers, especially. You have to answer questions. You have to understand everything that's going on. But you have to also learn how to be a part of it. So everybody, take this opportunity as a learning moment to say, you know what? Today, I learned that if I want to be a great leader, if I want to do something with my life, I have to not only believe in myself, but I have to learn how to follow and participate in order to become a great leader. Because that's the best part of it. Because great leaders create leaders. I've created so many opportunities for people who work for me to become better than me, move on, things like that. And I just love it. I love to see people being successful. And each one of you have the opportunity to be successful at whatever you want to do. But this is the thing you need to understand. Nobody's going to do it for you. You got to do it on your own. But you have an opportunity right now to be in a group to where if there's something you can't do or you're missing something, this person to the left or the right of you might have an opportunity to help you out. Just got to open your mouth. Got to be serious about it, right? All right. So that's my speech. That's my lesson. I'm going to leave y'all with this. And you can take it for what it's worth. But at the end of the day, I said it here first. And you can say, so says Mr. Thunder. when it's done. I want everybody to stand up. Stand up. All right. Real easy. Just take your hands loose. Move your necks around a little bit. Relax. It's real easy. Look at the person to the left of you. Look at the person to the right of you. All right? Now, you look at him. You look at him. You look at her. You look at him. You look at her. Right here. You too. You too. All right? You too. And you too. All right. Face each other. All right. You first. 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 Okay? You first. Look that person that's in front of you, dead in your eyes, point at them, and say, you are somebody. Switch it up. Switch it up. Point at them. Point at them. You are somebody. Now shake hands and say, nice to meet you. All right, sit back down. Remember that. You all are somebody. You all are important. You all are special. You all are valuable. You are difference makers. You are somebody who has an opportunity in this world right now to make a change. To make a change. Don't sit in the background. Don't wait for things to happen. Make them happen. And I promise you, if you make something happen, you'll be happy and you can sit back and relax and enjoy your lives. So grow up at the pace that you're supposed to. Don't do it too fast. Enjoy childhood. It's a beautiful thing because trust me, when you get my age, everything hurts, it breaks, and you can't do the things that you used to, even though in your mind you think you can. So I want to thank each and every one of you for the opportunity and bringing me in today. It was a pleasure for me to be here, and trust me, I appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy looking at you. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy hearing what you want to do for the rest of your lives. And trust me, if there's any way that I can help you, or I said anything that helped you out, or you have a question for me, my name is Mr. Thunder. And trust me, when you look me up, I am somebody. So you can find me and you can reach out to me, and all you gotta say is, hey, you came and spoke in my school, because this ain't the first time that I've spoken in front of kids and had conferences and talked to them, and I will answer each and every reply. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Facebook, you can send me an email, ramseythunder@hotmail.com. That's how old I am. It's never gonna change. So thank you so much for having me.